Oh shit, nigga.
My boy.
Yeah, what up, IG?
What's up with it?
What up, IG?
IG, what it do? IGNs.
We do not own the rights to the music, but we do know the motherfucking artists. You did?
Yeah, we know the artist for sure.
We know the artists for sure, man.
Shout out to Tony Mo.
Tony Mo.
Oh, Tony Mo Nefertiti on IG.
Something like Ali, stay training when I write C. Ready for the fight when I step to the mic. Acrobatic flow, color shit tight, rope, new film.
What's up, IG? Come on in.
What it do, IG?
Rappers by the scores, the best can't be ignored. I'm Miss Beaming to you bitches. I've
Happy
been money
Monday.
over niggas, never thirsty. Folk gon' need me while
As
you
I
snaking,
usually
beating
say.
sneaky. I roll up and keep on seeking. Don't interrupt while he is speaking. Streets is listening cause I'm easy. I'm a grind till I shine.
Just sneak your hand up under there like this.
My business, I am my business.
Oh, don't go over, don't go over.
Hustle till I get it. I am my business. I am
Right
my
there, yeah.
busy. I'm a grind till I shine.
Big bit.
Hustle till I get it. I am my business. I am my business. I'm a grind till
And I ain't playing, nigga.
Hustle till I get it. I am my business. I am my business. I ain't playing with these niggas. I'm a grind till I shine. Always been a dime. 5-star rhymes. My neck got a
Yeah.
rhyme. Stay stone getting high. My money been time.
Yeah,
My business been
yeah,
I. Intuition don't lie. Fake niggas I spy. Real shit go live.
Say
Turn
something
up
else.
on the block. Keep it real, can't stop. Hook me up.
Intuitions
I'm
don't
hot.
lie, niggas.
Cocaine flow, cause I'm so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, cocaine focus.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Yeah. What up, IG?
What it do?
Hello, yes, in the building.
Hello, yes.
What
On
up?
IG.
Yeah, on IG. Over there on IG. Hello, yes.
What it do?
Okay, now we finna be live on Facebook in 3, 2. Oh, there it is.
And there it is.
What up, Facebook?
What's going on out
Hello,
there in
world.
Facebook land?
Hello, world.
Happy Monday, as I usually say.
We here. You dig?
We
Let
in
me
this thing.
let me do my little old sharing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got to make sure everybody knows where we are.
Got to do the same.
Got to make sure everybody know where we are, cause we here. We here. Hello, world. Happy Monday to all those, and happy Cowboy Monday to
Yeah,
all
Victory
those.
Monday.
The Victory Monday. You know,
We here for it.
for all of those who understand how the game go. We winning.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them
I'm
Cowboys?
saying, I'm just gonna
2-0,
ask you
huh?
all that.
How about
Yeah.
them Cowboys?
2-0.
Probably
take
one of those ears is out over there.
We take it.
Yeah, one of your ears is probably out. Oh,
She
she four.
4-4 in the photo.
There we go.
Oh, 1-4 mode.
Yeah, man. Welcome in, everyone. Everyone's welcome in. Everyone's. Yeah. Happy to see y'all, man.
Oh yeah, man. How was y'all weekend, man? How y'all enjoy your weekends?
Whoo.
Everyone.
And boy said,
Yeah, boy, the weekend was awesome.
yeah.
My weekend was awesome. What I do over the weekend. So I went to my nephew's game, and he had like 20 tackles, 2 touchdowns.
Damn. Went
Yeah,
crazy.
boy.
Yeah.
I think he had 1 touchdown, but he had like 20 tackles, bro.
Like
You know, he
Micah
had
Parsons,
linebacker. Yeah, he out there killing, man. He out there,
Oh,
out
okay.
there
Yeah, Micah
killing, bro.
Parsons,
So it was
yeah.
it was excellent to see that, man.
Already.
And then my dad had my niece. We had a birthday gathering for all of the
Family affair.
September babies
Family affair.
in my family. So that was awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a wonderful thing to have everybody be there and have everybody be around. I think you know, I love it when I get to kick it with my family. So that's one of my favorite things in the world to do. So that's what made my weekend so awesome, man. I did, you know, have a little kid-free weekend. It don't happen all the time, but all the boys went to somebody's birthday party. So they all
What's up?
enjoyed. They had fun too.
Already.
You know what I mean?
Fun-filled weekend.
Yeah. They had they fun too, man. So I love it. I love city. Oh yeah, y'all see, it's birthday season, man. Yeah,
Birthday.
yeah. So it's lots and lots of love out there, man. Lots and lots of birthday love. So
Really.
shout out to all the birthdays,
Shout out to the
man.
birthday
What up,
Virgos.
C Smith
See Smith.
in the building,
Smith,
man?
what it do,
Appreciate
Brody?
it, man.
What it do, Brody?
Yeah, I know you over there watching football too. You can double. I appreciate you. What's
Tapping
that called?
in. Yeah, I
Where
appreciate
you
you.
do two things at once.
Multitasking.
Multitasking. Yeah. How was y'all weekend though? What y'all do?
Not a damn thing. Nah. What I do this weekend?
Don't tell me you just chill, bro.
I ain't do nothing this weekend, bro.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
And you didn't even have to
Well, I
work.
was working on on the EP.
Okay.
That's all
Oh, EP coming
Already.
soon, bro.
Hot music, hot fire.
EP coming soon,
I worked
man.
on that.
Yeah.
Already.
What man? What is anticipated?
Yes.
It's
yes.
anticipated.
Somewhere
man.
in DFW coming soon.
Yeah,
Already.
it's anticipated.
It's
So
coming.
I'm
coming.
waiting on that shit.
Sure.
What about you, Gunner? How was your
Man,
weekend?
It was chill. It was chill.
You had the boys?
Had my boys with me, so regular schedule
Mhm.
programming, doing our
Mhm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
As
The field
usual.
boys. Yep.
Y'all was cooking this weekend.
A little bit.
They did a little cooking.
Yes, Saturday.
That boy gonna have them in the kitchen early, boy.
Shit.
Y'all get in there and kick y'all own breakfast. Huh? Don't ask me for nothing.
Saturday, yeah, they gonna be ready.
Yeah, I know that's right,
Yeah,
man.
we
BJ
ready.
asked me to cook the other day. Yeah, he cook his own noodles but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? It's about as much as I can let him do,
I
but
dig that.
he in there. You know what I'm saying? You know how you cook them cup of noodles and they waste all over them?
Over
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had to teach him. Put some up under there, boy. I felt like my mama.
Put it in the bowl. Just put it in the
No,
bowl.
you put it in the bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that way when it finished, you just pour it on in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like my mama though. Y'all ever felt old, bro? Or not old, but like, like you getting into that mode, like that parent mode, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I felt, man. I had to tell myself, man, come on, bro. Come on. Man,
Relax.
come on, bro. Yeah, relax. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? They gonna clean it out anyway.
Yeah, I done.
They gonna clean out the microwave
anyway.
anyway.
Time or two.
Yeah, it be happening though. So, for all those parents out there, it's okay.
Yeah, you catch
to
yourself.
go in parent mode. Yeah, go in parent mode. Don't trip. Don't trip. Man. We got Starletta. Oh, I'm sorry.
Star.
Starver in the building, man. We got Tony Moe in the building.
Mo
You
in
dig?
in this thing.
Yeah, man. Love it when we have live audiences.
Oh, yeah.
Love it
Oh,
when people
yeah.
come through and show us love, man. We enjoy it so much, man, because it's definitely a family environment around here. So if y'all ever on this side of town,
Pull up.
pop in, yeah,
Pull up.
and see what's up, man. Y'all can get some of this wine we drinking on. What we got for today, Gunner?
Yeah, today's wine. We on that. We back on that.
Hit you with the Rico.
We on that Rico.
This ain't the other one.
Rico.
Now this say
Gotta put
semi-sweet.
that R. Roll that R.
This young
Yeah, Rico.
Fannie Willis, the Rico. She putting that Rico on everybody. This say semi-sweet,
Not Rico.
but it's sweet. And y'all know I ain't really with the sweet stuff, but it's sweet.
Semi-sweet.
No, it ain't semi-sweet.
That's what it say.
Tastes like juice.
That's what the bottle say.
It tastes like juice. You dig? For real, man.
Like juice.
Hey,
It tastes
Tastes
just
pretty
like
good.
juice.
there's juice on the leg.
Yeah, I dig it. I
It
like
tastes
a little
just
Rico.
like juice, bro. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
a little Rico.
What up, Dr. P in the building? What up, Miss Turk?
Some sneak up
Appreciate
on
y'all for tuning in. Y'all go look at check out Miss Turk page whenever y'all can. It's Real Black Women, and she's having an event. I think it's coming up either this weekend or next weekend.
RBW.
Yeah, she having an
She
event.
was on the cello.
Yeah, go ahead and put
not
it
too
in the
long
chat.
ago.
I forgot what the name of it is, but it's like something like selfies and something.
Hopefully it's in the weekend after this one.
Yeah, but I think it's really gonna be. It's really like a woman's based event.
Oh man,
I think we can still go.
I don't think we could go.
No, I think we can go. Miss Turk, give us some more details about that event so we can make sure that we sharing your information, man, and
Yeah,
making
the
sure
right
we
way.
sharing that, yeah. Because we love to have,
we know.
she's one of our favorite
Yeah.
watchers because she
most
always,
value. Yeah. Most value watch.
she always get on us, man.
Most value viewer.
It's this weekend. It's called Selfies in Sisterhood. Told you.
Selfies.
I told you.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we can't
yeah,
go. We
yeah.
can't go because that means
I ain't
Yeah,
taking
I mean-
no selfies. And I don't.
Sisterhood is the word.
But you know, for all the ladies that's watching, y'all please go check out her
Selfies.
page, Selfies in Sisterhood, and
Sisterhood,
they
not
always look like they
brotherhood, my
having
brother.
so much fun over there, bro. They
Oh,
be
no.
kicking it, man.
They got some barbecue over there?
I don't think so.
Oh.
They taking over Shutterbug Selfie Studio. Okay, and all are welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She said they've had guys at every brunch. All right
Okay,
now.
But what the invite?
Yeah, all right now. That's it right there. There's your invite right there.
And there it is.
There's your
At
invite
every
right
brunch.
there.
How many
Yeah.
brunches y'all done had?
So they had, I think this is like her 3rd year doing this. So she's in year 3 while we're in year 2.
Okay, brunch, football, food, games, drink, and more.
You're one of our favorite role models,
Okay,
Miss
okay.
Turk.
What time that?
So we appreciate it.
He
What
said,
time
what
that
time is
pop
jumping out?
He go pop up.
Yeah, he gonna pull
nigga.
up.
Gotta see what.
He go pop up.
There's a lot going on
He
this
said,
Saturday.
gonna pull up on.
Yo, yeah, we gonna be. I can't even say it out
Yeah,
loud.
you sure can't.
I can't say
Calm
it right
down,
now.
calm down.
But
Be
you
quiet.
know, yeah, we gonna be having a great weekend. It's gonna be a nice family-filled weekend this weekend. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Oh, BJ had a game over the weekend, bro.
The East Coast.
Nah, he didn't score, but he got him a good out.
Okay.
Okay.
And
that's what's up.
they team was down 13-3.
Dang.
And they came
10
back and
points.
tied the game
That's all right then.
15-15.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
them boys out there, Bob.
They did. They had a hell of a game, man. In those last innings. So, I shout out to them, man. That's DeSoto Elite is the name of their baseball team. If you're looking to get you your kid on a baseball team, DeSoto Elite has a pretty nice structure. They go all the way from 8 or I think 7 all the way up to 13. Somewhere like that. And so they have coach pitch, they have T-ball, and then they have player pitch. So if you're looking for somewhere for your kids to play, that's a good one. Now, if you're looking for somewhere for your kids to play basketball, Push Elite.
Push Elite.
Yeah, P, and that's push
Pray-
P.
pray
Pray
until
until something happens, man.
Yeah, pray until
So
something happens.
and they always having
You got the
different
DeSoto
tournaments.
Mavs too.
Yeah, we got the Soto Mavs too. That's one of our other homies that has their team, and like just those both teams I know for sure are very centered around teaching the children
The
and like bringing them up the
fundamentals, yeah.
fundamental way, and not just trying to exploit them for their good basketball prowess. So y'all can check out those. Both of them have pages. Push Elite. That's PUSHELITE, and I think it's 2 pushes out there. This one has it's an acronym, so it's gonna be a period between each letter. And the Soto Mavs is just the Soto Mavs, and you can find them on Facebook and IG
Two
as
great
well.
programs. Two great programs.
Two excellent. Well, the Soto Mavs practice at the Rec in DeSoto and a school in DeSoto, and then Push Elite practices
South Dallas, Rick.
South Dallas Rec. What up, Jess Hines? Hola.
What's going on?
What up, Miki?
We got alumni game this weekend too. So
Is that this weekend?
yep, 23rd.
That's this weekend? Oh
What's up?
man, yeah. We I forgot to say that. For all those who went to Molina between the
Well,
years
no,
of,
not that. It's
Oh.
for the Push Elite.
oh, I thought you was talking about
Nah,
the other
it
one.
ain't for
Nah,
that.
that ain't it. That
When
ain't
is that?
happening yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
make
no.
sure we get that information.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to be wrong on that. But yeah, man, y'all got an alumni game. Everybody invited to come check it out.
Yep.
Okay.
South
That's
Dallas.
what's up.
South Dallas, y'all playing
10-2.
against the kids?
Yep. 10-2.
Okay
10-2
then.
already.
On what day? Saturday? Yeah. Okay then. Okay then.
This Saturday, 10-2.
10-2, man. Y'all go check HIT out, man. That boy. Oh.
Oh.
Hopefully he go get. Hey, that one big dude y'all got. He coming back to hoop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He gonna give you the business.
Yeah.
And they gonna give you
I'ma
the
dunk on
business,
him,
boy.
man.
And they gonna
Yes,
give you the business, boy.
He say he gonna dunk on that boy.
I don't.
Yeah, man. But now, yeah, let's go on and jump on into it, y'all. What we got for the topic for the day, Gunner?
All right, ladies and gents. So tonight's topic is let's address sharing best practices when it comes to managing your finances. Hashtag let's address.
What up, Ron? What up, cuz?
I'm definitely here to learn some,
Man,
get a couple of tips and
man,
pointers.
I can honestly say, when we start talking, when we start throwing these economic topics in there,
Yeah.
it make me have to do a little bit more studying.
Yeah.
And I also got to start. I have started to look more at myself in a way of really trying to figure it out, so that I'm not providing any information
That you're not doing.
That you
that
not
I'm not
that
doing.
you're not
You
practicing.
know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, sometimes people just talk.
Yeah.
But no, for me, when it comes to this is something that I have definitely gotten way better at, man. Being in the insurance adjuster industry, you have a lot of times where you may be off a few months.
Yep.
And so I since 2014 when I started, I ran through a lot. I know the first year I ran through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Ended up owing a lot of tax money at the end, but as I've done it, I've learned that my life comes in cycles.
Yeah.
There'll be a time in my life where I have way more than I need. And then there'll be a time in my life where I don't have any coming in. So the way that I started was I would put back like 70% of whatever I made. I'm putting that back. I'm putting this over here into this account after I pay my bills, right? So I pay my bills, then I'm putting back 70%. So I'm really only living off of this little 30%. But what I learned was that 30% was still good.
Yeah.
It was still good enough for me to work, work out of. Now, I couldn't go out to eat every day like we was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and the boys used to go out to eat all the time. And I couldn't just go and freelance on they shopping because that's what I used to do. Just kind of oh, you need it now? Let me go get it.
Yeah.
So with putting it back, I learned to plan for my spending better. So I had to plan on the spending instead of just being all nilly-willy with it. So now to be okay, I tell the boys, all right, y'all, this week or this month we on a financial diet. And I'll speak to them about it so that they understand it. We're on a financial diet. And all that means is we're not doing anything in excess, meaning dad has to go cook or we're going to have that fend for yourself night 2 times a week. And we're going to get to go out to eat maybe once during the month. Right. But for me, with the planning of it, it helped me because now I probably done been off a couple months and I'm straight, but it's because I was able to plan for, I learned about my cycles, which was the first part. I had to learn that my life has cycles. I'm going to be extra. I'm going to have over the money right now, and I'm going to be broke during these times. I don't know when it's going to come.
Yeah.
But I just know that that's how my life has been. So I first had to learn that. Then I had to start to plan. So for me, that has helped me to be in a better position right now. Learning that my life has cycles and then planning my spending. Not just spending, because I got it. Because that's typically what happens. Men, I know for sure.
Right.
Us as men, we spend. Because we can look in our bank account and be like, I can buy that 3 times. That's the rule. If you can't buy it 3 times, don't spend it. And if I'm looking in there and I can see it, I can't buy that 3 times. Then I'll go spend it. But not thinking about those times that's gonna come.
Right.
So my preparation came in just knowing that, man, knowing that I have cycles and then planning the way I spend.
I think for me, learning right now, it's we on the learning tip.
Okay.
The budgeting.
What up, Miss Jackson?
The budgeting factor,
I'm sorry, Miss Little.
Mika.
Having a budget, especially
Miki.
when you talking about planning, that's a part of it too.
Right.
When it comes
right.
to, planning and developing a budget for yourself.
What up, Brashi?
And it don't even, I guess for me right now, when we talking about learning, I guess it's more on a monthly basis now.
Mm-hmm.
But then, developing that to something more long term too.
Mm.
So I think that's where I'm at right now. From a learning
doing
tip.
the long term.
Yeah, just on the learning tip. Yeah, trying to plan, on a monthly budget, but also expanding it. You know what I'm saying, past the monthly budget.
Right.
More long term, like you said.
Right. What up, 214 Ben, Ramon Garcia? Man, I appreciate you coming back, bro.
What's up with it?
His mom put him on the show, and he's still coming back, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it.
For real.
Ramon.
Yeah.
Ramon.
The outlaw.
That's what's up, man.
Oh, that's the outlaw.
That's the outlaw.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that planning for the long term is tough.
Mm.
And I think that I really wasn't into planning for the long term at first. And even now, I feel like when I plan to spend, I'm planning to spend for something. Right? I think I took a couple G's one time and was just I'm finna go buy stocks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I planned on it. So I planned on being broke after that. You know what I'm saying? I planned on being like looking at my account and being like, okay, I don't have it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't have what I had. But then when I put it into those stocks and I go back and I look at those stocks, you know, I feel a lot more comfortable because it has transformed itself. And I think that that's one of the things that those who have money do. They don't just sit on the money, you know, like I don't think I'm trying to sit on the money. I'll be trying to spend it. Like when I plan to spend, I'm planning to spend it so that I'm not just sitting on it. Yeah, I want to go put it into something. So yeah.
So it can grow.
Yeah, a habit I would love to form is a habit I would love to form is that saving concept, like overspending.
Right.
Like
saving over spending.
That spend over save over spending. Developing that concept and just practicing it more, I think, for me.
Right.
Because
you like nice things. You like nice clothes. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but yeah,
stuff like that. So
that's something that I would like to practice more.
Yeah, I would say, you know, get a whiteboard, write down all your expenses.
Okay, that's a good one.
Especially, you know,
that's a good one.
Your capital.
Yeah,
I mean, as far
how much
as
you
what's
got
coming in.
Yeah,
right?
how much you got coming in. That's a good one. Really good one.
Put all your bills, your groceries,
your expenses.
You gotta have
your
that.
expenses.
Yeah,
outlining your expenses.
And then, you know, like you said, you know, if you can't spend 3 times on it.
Yeah, if you can't spend it 3 times.
9 times out of 10, you
don't need it.
You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? You just want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's one of those big things for me because like I didn't spend frivolously, but I did spend in a way to where like
responsibly.
Nah, I used to. Well, I'm saying back when I first got into the insurance shit, I used to just spend like I know I got something coming in.
Yeah, we coming in.
I know I got something coming in, so I'm gonna spend. You know,
Got you.
and it wasn't like I wasn't taking care of business. It was in the mode of taking care of the business. You know what I mean?
I mean, you knew you had something coming in.
Yeah, so I was like, but then to that point.
Your time is now.
Just like
I got money coming in.
Hey,
I can spend.
Hey, to that point when the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
That's the proof.
It was a change. Yeah,
that's the proof that right there showed that I don't care how much you think you got coming in, you're not necessarily in control of that income unless you own.
It's not guaranteed.
Unless you own whatever you have.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when you own whatever you have, it's different. You know, can't nobody really take it from you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got some of those, what do they call those businesses that can last through the pandemic? You know, stuff that no matter what, people gonna need.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to put yourself in a position to where you got that, and that's what like I feel like stocks did for me. Even though like the stock market is able, you know, it can crash. I think that's a little bit more secure than some of my savings accounts. Oh, another one is another thing that I did was I got a credit union savings account, and I got a life insurance policy. So with the life insurance policy, the way that it helps is depending on the type of life insurance policy you have, the more you put into it, you're actually able to
take from it.
Yeah, you're able to borrow on it, right? So you will take money from it, but then you still have the same amount accruing interest that you started with. So it doesn't take away from how much you started, you know, how much you have in there.
Right.
It just takes away from how much it will pay you out in the end. So like at one point I needed to take some money out. So I took the money out. Now the amount that was in there is still accruing interest at that same value.
Yeah.
But if I die, it's gonna say, okay, well, you took out $10,000 at this time. We just gonna take $10,000 away from your policy. You know what I'm saying? So it's a life insurance policy is definitely one, and the bank account with the credit union, the savings account, because it accrues more interest than a regular savings account. And that's like, it helped me so much because I'm still with Wells Fargo.
And it's annually?
Yeah. But when I put my money in there with Wells Fargo, right? Like at the end of the year, you get like 0.003%, something like that, right? So I might get I might get $10 at the end, maybe $3, you know, somewhere like that.
But that's just for having that account.
Yeah, but when you with that that credit union, you getting like 5%. You know what I'm saying? You getting a percentage. You're not just getting a 0.0001% or something like that.
Yeah.
Like credit unions really help you with building. And even when it comes to me starting like the business, I'm able to go to that credit union and be like, hey, I want to start a business. Let me put my business account here. You know, and then I already have a certain rapport with them that's been built because I had my regular account there. And like, to me, when I found that credit union, when I was able to get with them, and the only bad part about it is you got to like know somebody well with them. Maybe
that's all though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know with them you have to know somebody who's got it, and then they gotta
Send
put you on send the access code to you. That was the only bad thing about it. But when I got it, I opened it up for everybody. Hey, mama, you want one? Hey, sister, you want an account? You know what I'm saying? Because it's good for us to be able to have that. You know what I'm saying? It's good for us to be able to have an account to where we not just sitting. You know what banks do? They take your money, and then they go get they put it in stocks, or they'll put it into insurance accounts, right? And so when they put it into these insurance accounts, the way that some of these insurance accounts work is you have to pay a certain amount up to your premium, right? So let's say your premium is $200. By the end of the year, what's that? What's 200 times 12?
A lot.
24,
right? So if you go ahead and pay your $2,400, then you can start taking money out of the account,
right?
Because you done already reached this certain amount. Yes, that's how banks do it. But that's how banks do it. They go and take your money that's sitting in their bank, and they make more money off of your money than you did.
They take your money and invest it.
So that's why, like I said, those whole life insurance accounts are great. Those are just things, and those are things that I've learned over. It's not like I've been on it, but my life insurance thing, like I think I had this for like since 2014, so almost 10 years. So when I go into any part of my life where I'm like, I don't got no money, I'm gonna go look and say, how much money can I take out? How much money can I borrow against this?
Yeah.
You know, since I've been doing it 10 years, it might be $15K, you know, how much ever I done put into it.
Right.
So it's a blessing to be able to be your own bank. You know, and that's kind of what they're teaching about a lot of times on these IGs, TikToks. It's becoming your own bank. And these are ways that we are learning to do it. We ain't perfected it yet.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't perfected it yet. But but we trying to make it. Oh yeah, they got a lot of info on there too. If you got an iPhone, do they let Androids on there now?
Yeah, I think the Android's been on there.
When I had Android, I couldn't get on.
Oh well, shout out to the Clubhouse.
If you go join Clubhouse, they have a lot of different rooms in there. Yes, an app. They got a lot of different rooms in there
for iPhone
where you will be able to. I don't know, bro. It might be for Android. I just know when I had Android at first, like probably about 3 or 4. I think I just went over about 3 years ago.
Clubhouse.
When I had Android at first, I couldn't get on.
It's
you know what I'm saying? But it's an app. But what it does, the thing about it is, it's just like the rest of social media. If you go and find the things that's gonna benefit you, don't just go on there just to get into the messy rooms.
Yeah.
You know, but you go on Clubhouse, they have info. They got rooms where they sitting there and all they do is talk about marketing, or where they'll sit there and they'll talk about you got one. They got one for Androids too. Bet. They'll sit there and they'll just talk about housing, the housing industry. They'll sit there and they'll talk about stocks, and you can go in there and you can learn. You know, but I think that's really what a lot of the social media right now. We choose to look at the fights. We choose to look at the messy stuff on there. But if you really want to go,
it's a gift
if you want to use the internet for what for the most benefits, go look up the people who talking money. Wall Street Trapper taught a nigga how to do stocks. I bought that, and me and the boys watched it in here in the studio, watched and learned about doing stocks. Wall Street Trapper. What's the name of the other one? Earn Your Leisure. One of my favorites. I watch theirs Market Mondays. Every Tuesday I watch it in the morning because I don't get to watch it because I'm doing our show. But every Tuesday I watch it in the morning.
Yeah.
And it just gives you a lot of insight to some of the people who got money and the way that they spending it, the way that they're using their money. Because a lot of times we, as workers, because that's probably, I ain't gonna say this is what most of us are, but a lot of us are workers. We've been working all our lives. We go to a 9 to 5. We go and we clock in. Us as workers have been taught to save because we never know what's going to happen. Those who have typically spend because they are spending because they're knowing what they're doing with their money. We be trying to save. But like I said, it's just something that we're learning. It's not a not something that we've perfected.
Mastered.
You know what I'm saying? A master yet. What up, Desiree? What up, cuz? What up, Yvette? What up, 214 Ben over there on IG? But yeah, I really feel like the me learning that part has helped. What up, Heart to Heart on IG? What up, Diamond the Miracle Twister?
What?
Yep. Don't know.
The what?
The Miracle Twister.
What she twisted?
She twist your shit up, nigga.
Oh.
Get them tweeds out your head.
Shout out to Dad.
Get them tweeds out your head, bye
Miracle
bye.
Twister.
Yeah. Let's go to these comments over here on Facebook. HIT.
Shay said, have separate accounts or bank accounts for bills, expenses, savings, and investments.
Okay.
Utilize the 50-30-20 budget formula.
Okay.
So I'm guessing 50 for bills, 30 for savings, and 20 for investments.
Hey, could you
Or
expand?
however you want
Could
to
you
do it.
expound on that? I would love to know more about that
please
50, 30,
elaborate on
20.
that. Please
I
elaborate.
think that I mean even the separate the separate accounts. I haven't done
What's up,
that,
kid?
but I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Because
Yeah.
when you have it when you looking at it in your account, you like,
Yeah.
I'm for to spend it.
You got three different accounts.
Yeah, but when you looking in there, you like, man, I'm for to spend it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I'm gonna spend it.
Spend that shit.
She
Yeah.
said make sure it's a whole life insurance
Yeah, whole life insurance.
and not just term.
Yeah, not the term life insurance are different, and that's only for a certain amount of time. The whole life insurance is going, you gonna be able to maximize it because you can't pull out of it. And she said, "CU are the goats. Credit unions are the goats. True. That's what it's called. Essential jobs. That's right. The essential jobs. Yeah. Unless you got an essential job.
Yeah, they gave me a pass so I can drive around with.
Right.
COVID was happening.
Yep.
Me too.
They're doing that insurance, but that's what I'm saying. That
Well, they
insurance,
had
we
it
help.
better.
I had a pass. Like,
Having that insurance, we help. You know
shit,
what I'm
they had
saying?
a Vegas, huh?
Essential worker.
Yeah, I think that, but like I said, I think that that's the only way to survive for real nowadays is to have something in your pocket that's essential, like that you're doing. Even if you're breaking off and you starting your own business, try to make it something that's essential. What up, Kia? In the building,
What's up, Key?
Miss Lewis. Okay then. But I think it is like you want to be in that position. You want to be in those type of fields where your job is needed, because at the end of the day, if they want to if something happens, your job can easily be just like stopped.
Cut off.
Man, for real. When the
I want to touch on what Shay said on
Uh-huh.
these comments. Also, open a custodial Roth IRA account for kids with Fidelity.com.
yes,
Yeah, that IRA is that's where it's at.
yes.
Especially if with your job and your benefits, they should offer it. So
Yeah.
it kind of works like what you talking about.
Yeah, that Roth account.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Roth IRA.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much like a savings.
Yeah, and I think that when educating ourselves on it, anything that we're saying on here, don't take as facts. Please just go look them up,
Yeah,
look it up, and find what works for you, because a lot of these things
These are just
we
best
have learned.
practices
Yeah,
that's shared. Like
we've learned from somebody.
A lot of these are just tools that whatever you can use, add it to your toolbox. You don't have to use all of the tools that we giving. So just take what we give. If it works for your toolbox, add it to it.
Yeah, and I think that part that she was talking about, where you putting
the IRA.
putting the IRA, the Roth IRA for your kids, that helps, because you're establishing something with them. Oh, one of the things that I'm just now able to do, the boys just turned when the boys turn 15, make them authorized users.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On your credit cards.
Yeah. Yep. So by the time that they're 18, they're gonna have some dope credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Their credit is gonna look real good, and I love it. I love it because I know when I got out, it's no slug to my parents, but I didn't know. You know, it's kind of like what was that young lady name that won the tennis thing?
Coco.
Coco. She was online, and they were like, "What are you gonna do with your money? You know what I mean? Are you gonna spend it on your debt? Are you gonna pay off your debt?" She was like, "I don't know what debt is." My parents have put me in a position
Right.
to where I don't have debt. I'm 19. I don't know what debt is. You know,
Exactly.
that's the type of things that the ways that we want to
for our
move,
children.
move
Yeah.
towards for our kids, man, so that they don't have that, so that they looking at it like
she said,
debt.
generational wealth.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
they
we-
looking at it like debt. What kind of
Hashtag
debt you
generation-
talking about, man?
Hashtag generational
What kind
wealth.
of debt? She like, man, I don't know what debt is, and she even pronounced the word wrong. And I know she's intelligent enough to know it, but you know, it's so foreign to her.
Mhm.
It's so foreign to her that you know she feel like that, like debt. She kept saying debt,
Debt.
debt.
Ain't no such thing.
Yeah, they was like, nah, you know. But at the end of the day, I mean,
The
I want,
deepness of the water.
I definitely want my sons to understand that, but I want them to also not have to experience it at the age, you know, where they coming out of school.
Right.
You know, I want them to be able to say, okay, well, I can go,
Do
and
what I want.
if
Have
I
that
want a car,
financial freedom.
yeah, if I
Have
want a car, I can go get me a car because I know, you know, I already have this good credit score or at least a credit score that's not null and void. You know, a lot of times when you have that one that's zero, when you don't have no credit,
That's
they gonna give you a high interest rate, you know. But if you got credit that your parents done been building on, you gonna have a low interest rate. So you ain't gonna be paying them people more. Like interest is a killer, bro. I hate it when
extra.
man.
Now, if they put
I
that
hate
South,
it.
if they put that Southwestern Bell bill in your name, gee,
That's a different story, huh?
Well, I got like 3 bills on
That's
my
a different
name.
story, huh? Yeah. I mean, even when you doing their financial aid though, like because when my financial aid, I didn't know.
I did my own financial aid. man.
Nah, I didn't.
You talking about you?
I did my own.
I didn't.
When I got out of high school.
I didn't do mine, but when I got out of high school, I paid for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I paid for it
Shit,
because of the way that it was filled out.
my mama wasn't finna do it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
had to do
Yeah.
it on my own.
Oh, that's a good one. Teach them about good debt. You're right. Because it's okay. Like if you go, like right now, if I with some of the things that we're working on, if I go and get into I borrow some money to buy a home,
Mm-hmm.
and then I know for sure that I'm finna flip this home,
Mm-hmm.
that's some okay debt. I'm okay with that. You know, that might be $20,000, but then I might be, but I'm finna come back and pay that $20,000 off, and then go and
Get
you know
something else.
put my own 20 on top of it now. So now I'm flipping with money that I've already had, you know, or money that wasn't mine.
Is it gonna result in profit?
What up, Auntie U?
Auntie you.
Yeah, Auntie U. That's Oak Cliff's aunt. Auntie. But I think that those teaching them is probably the most important part of financial literacy.
Yep.
Because if we don't teach them how, because in school they not necessarily teaching that.
No, they're not getting that. That's not a course. There's no curriculum. on that.
It's crazy that money runs the world,
Economic.
but they
Yeah,
nah,
it
economic.
ain't
Even
the
if
same,
if
though.
if
They
you
ain't
think
even
about
teach you-
economic
they ain't even
class,
teach you
right?
how to budget in economic.
Yeah, about to say if you think about economic class, you know what they do? They'll teach you to write a check.
Mm-hmm.
They won't teach you about budgeting. They won't teach you about investing. They won't teach you about those type. They'll teach you about how the world economics are and how it works for the United States to get in debt.
Global.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But they're not teaching you yourself about how to get out of debt. You
It's
know.
OPM.
So
Just how to manage
Other
your
people money.
finances. It's definitely not telling you that.
what up? What up, Keidra? What up, sis?
That too.
But yeah, no. So we have to really. I don't say have to. You know, I don't like to tell people what to do, but I really feel like
We should.
one of the things that we can do is to support them in a way to where we inform them of what's going on,
Right.
even with ourselves.
Yeah, share information.
Let them know. Like I tell my sons, if like right now I ain't working, so I'm gonna tell them, hey, look, we on a finance, and I call it a financial diet. That's what I tell them. I'm just peeling back a little bit. I'm not necessarily, we ain't broke,
Right.
but I'm not finna spend the way, you know, we usually spend. And the only one that had trouble with it
BJ.
is the youngest one.
Ashley.
The youngest one. What up, Ashley Monique?
What up?
But that's he the only one that had trouble with it because he's in a mode of I want
Mm-hmm.
because he's gotten it so much. And I'm happy that he is in that position to where he knows, okay, dad gonna get it.
Right.
but I'm teaching him now, you know, to where, no, right now it's not the time, you know. You don't, and it helps you as a parent, because if you inform them of what type of situation you in, you won't get as much stress from them about buying them stuff in the time where you are already stressed out about not having it. It helped me out that my older sons know that. So if they need something and or if they want something and it's not a need, they won't come to me. Yeah, they'll just be like, you know, they'll go and get their own money.
Yeah.
Cause they done made money. They'll be like, Dad, can I go to Ebony House and go work so that I can give me some money to get this and this and this?
Yeah.
Bet. But it helped me to teach them, to tell them what I had going on, so that we both not stressed. I mean, so that I'm not stressed about something that you feel like you want, and then you not, and as a kid, you not mad looking at me like, oh, Dad ain't giving me nothing. No, man, you understand what position we are, because when we come out of it,
Yeah.
it's going down. You know, whenever we come out of it, it's going down. What she say?
She said, like Rockefeller said, I want to create workers, not thinkers.
That's what the schools do.
They create thinkers.
No, they create workers.
Oh.
They create workers.
or corporate.
Yeah. I mean, because
corporate
think about this, right? So in the school system, they teach you how to be in line as a worker. You got to stay in, you got to go get in line. You got to, you know, go by their schedule, wake up at this time, be here at this time. I'm going to give you the lunch, you know. They give them a worker's mentality. And a lot of times in school, you don't even have to think. You just have to regurgitate. Just repeat the information they gave you.
Repetition.
You know what I mean? It's not, they're not telling you something and being like, okay, be a thinker, figure this out. It's only like, huh? Yeah, don't you? A lot of times that's it. In school, you better not think for yourself.
Pop quiz.
I told you know, this is one of the best examples. They changed the way that they do math in schools now, right?
Methodology.
So
Changed.
my son would come up with the right answer, but he didn't do it the way they wanted him to do it.
And it was wrong.
So it was wrong. But I got the right answer. And why do I have the right answer? Because my parent taught me it's more than one way to skin. It's more than one way to skin a cat.
Exactly.
So here, this is easier. You don't got to go and dig. You know what they try to do? They be like they want you to break down the number, then divide, then add these numbers together to give you this number. And I was like, nah, bro, this big number right here, we can just break this down right here with these two numbers. You don't have to do all that. But that's how we thought of it. We made it. It was.
That's our methodology.
And but in the school system, if you don't do it their way, you can have the right answer,
It still be wrong.
but it's wrong. And that just teaches you that schools a lot of times keep people in that mode of being a worker.
Keep them in the bubble.
Yeah, you do what I say.
It's all just the same. Keep them in that box.
Do what I say. But and these things like our show, things like Earn Your Leisure, Market Mondays, Wall Street Trapper, who is Eric Thomas, I believe he's a inspirational speaker. Things like that, things that we have access to, are helping us to break those molds.
Yeah, that shared information.
They're helping us to break those molds so that we're not just allowing our kids, because of course an education is essential, but education is more than just the book. It's more than just in the schools. We have to educate them too.
Yeah, there's more knowledge outside.
We
the classroom.
we definitely have to educate them on just
things
being.
they're not gonna learn in the classroom.
Yeah, for real.
Just be the real life, the real life situation.
Even the banking systems, right? Like they teach them about banking, right? They teach them how to write a check. You know what I mean? But they not necessarily teaching them how. Oh, I think they do teach them how to what's that called when you do your checkbook?
How to budget.
Budget. No, it's not budget. But what is it with your checkbook? Nobody uses checks anymore.
Check and balance.
Yeah, I don't know.
Balance your checkbook.
Balance your checkbook. Yeah, they teach them that, but they don't necessarily teach them how to create fun or create money for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think we use checks no more.
Avoided
When
check.
the last time you used? Well, I think I had to use a check.
Direct deposit.
Yeah, I had to use a check. But I'm just my point is that a lot of times our education, if you didn't go past high school, your education did not teach you about financial literacy. You know, it just didn't. The school didn't give you that. They gave you history. They gave you
Wasn't even history.
you know, English. They gave you Math,
Science.
yeah, and even
they gave us what they want.
they gave us
Social
what they
studies.
wanted us to hear. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Huh? They don't have science no more. They don't have science in her school.
They don't have
Oh my,
I think it's another name for
IPC.
IPC.
Integrated Physics
it.
and
Maybe.
chemistry.
Maybe IPC.
Shay said she tell her kids, her daughter that schools are free daycares for parents.
Definitely is.
I mean, at some points they are, you know, because a lot of times they're just there. You just send them there because you got to go to work.
But sometimes you gotta pay for it too, though. Now
Well, I mean, if you
everybody
pay,
don't get free
I'm
lunch.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this though. When you pay for, a lot of times when you pay for school, private schools, they give them a different education.
Yeah, a higher
Yeah.
learning.
That's my niece right there, audacious Audrey.
Audacious Audrey.
Yeah, and she's got the photos for you, all
Got that-
all the pictures
the
that you
classic
need.
masterpieces.
Yeah. But even with that, y'all, we have to start. Not have to. One of the things that we can do is start to leaning on our children's dreams to help them to find funds right now. Some of our kids are artists. Some of our kids are natural natural
Athletes.
leaders, athletes.
Invest in their interests. Huh?
Yeah, man, because the internet is prime for that. It's open for them to start making their own money
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
And
Playing
so
the game.
playing the game. If your kid plays the game a lot,
They get them.
they can
views
get
and
they
all
can
that,
get paid
subscribers
for playing
and
the
all
game.
that.
Mm-hmm.
They can get paid for playing the game. What up, David? What up, Scott? What up, Brittany, bro?
All right.
Uh,
So yeah,
But
you
yeah-
get paid for doing the things that you love.
yeah, and you should.
Yeah.
We did not focus on that. We didn't have the focus. We didn't have the focus on it back then, right? Fun fact, I used to love to dance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Had I known that I can get
Paid
paid for
for it.
dancing like that, you know, I just used to like it. But had I known I can get paid for it like that, I probably did a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Just because you literally can get paid to do what you want to do these days.
Yeah.
And the world is prime for that. Like it's a entrepreneur's world right now. There are workers, and there are workers that's out there because some people are good at being a worker, as we talked about on the other show.
Schedules.
Yeah, some people good at that. Some people really don't mind having somebody tell them, hey, this is what I need you to do, and then them performing it, because they would rather do that than to have their, you know, to have the problem of figuring it all out for themselves.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. The world is filled with different people, and we all have, you know, our different positions in the world. But right now it's prime for those who want to get out there on their own, you know. And like I said, for me, I'm a person who uses my 9 to 5 to support my dreams.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop dreaming,
It's real.
but I'm also not gonna stop working.
Gotta
You
get
know
the
what I'm
money.
saying? I got to. And then until my dreams can fund all of my, so my dreams can fund themselves,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's what
Gotta
I'm
go
gonna
to
do.
work.
Yeah, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. So that's how I'm living it, man. But in all, with everything, hey, if you could, hello, yes, send us some information on that 30,
30-20 footer.
30, 40,
50, 30,
50, 30, 20. Or at least lead us in the right direction. Just send it to like the inbox or whatever.
She told you.
Because she did.
Yeah.
What she do? She broke it down.
Yeah, she broke it down. She said, bank accounts for bills, expenses, and savings and investments.
She said the 50-30. It's a program. I mean, it's a certain thing that she's
It's a
talking
method.
about. A
It's a
certain method
method.
that you can use.
Well,
It's
that's
a-
what she's saying.
It's a certain
50
formula.
You use 50% for bills and expenses. You use 30 for your savings, and 20 for investments. You know what I'm saying? So, majority of your money gonna be bills and expenses.
Let's
and
hope that's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying. Ms. Turk,
What Miss Turk say?
who started the idea that work is life? like who said, hey, let's do this all day for over half the week?
Well, let's be honest. We know who started that. We are in a capitalist nation.
That's the sound of the man.
We're in a capitalist nation, and they needed somebody to work
You hear me?
because they didn't want to.
Started off as work.
So
They brought us over here to work.
yeah,
Get over there,
Supposedly.
pick up
yeah,
that tree.
yeah. Take your ass over there and pick up that tree. No, she said she gonna break it down and send it to us in the inbox. Bet. Appreciate it. But no, Miss Turk, I agree with you. Who came up with these ideas?
Who made them too?
You know, most
Uncle
of
Tom.
yeah.
Uncle Tom did that. Well, I got it, boss. Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Oh, a little bit of nothing.
But no, I think that like I said, we in a capitalist nation, and most of the time, or from what I've seen, just looking in history, there's always been like a supply and demand, and so that's where it probably most likely came from. You have those who are the ones who are the overseers, and then you have those who are gonna make the money for us.
Same applies to today.
Yeah, so it's I believe that's where it came from. Andy.
And it still applies.
She
to
said
today.
she believed that the guy's name is Andy. He from the 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely.
Yes,
That work.
sir.
Whoever started the work week, and you guys got to work 7 days a week. They got it. They own it. Mm-hmm.
Miss Turk said, I'm sick of working. I
Mhm.
intentionally tried to work half the year because
Mhm.
this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've been working almost a year round this year, and I'm going crazy.
Right.
God created work, David said.
Yeah. I don't think that.
That this kind of work.
Yeah. No. No. To his point.
days a week.
To his point, because I just want to make sure we clarify.
Because he said
It's not that. It's I just think he wants to clarify. It's not just about the working. It's about
the work.
Yeah, it's not just about working. It's the idea that what you're doing is working more than you're living, right? So of course you're supposed to work
Mm-hmm. You're supposed
You
to
know,
live too.
as a human being,
We
right?
talk about work-life balance.
But one thing that we are missing in the capitalist nation is we have little time to actually live. Like if you're working like that, how can you take care of your family?
8 hours of your day goes to work.
How do you take care of your family if you
40
if you're
hours
working all this time, right?
A week.
So a lot of times, it's not about people that don't want to work. Because me as an entrepreneur, I love to work. You know what I'm saying? I work because I come in, act like I'm working, clock in. You know what I'm saying?
6 days. How many hours though, Dave?
He worked 6 days and rested one.
And how many hours did he work on them 6?
He ain't work.
How many?
Well, no,
how
no,
many
that's a-
punch in?
That's
How
a
many
pretty
punch
good.
in?
That's a pretty good point right there, David. Guy did work 6 days and then he rested on the one when he was creating the earth.
Mm.
Right?
Mm.
I agree.
Miss Turk said, or work abuse. Because there's too many people with good jobs being underpaid.
Mm-hmm.
The work culture itself is just to go
Shay, the Bible
So
talks
hard.
about money what in the New Testament.
and for what?
Yeah, and
Talk
for
about
what?
it in
Go
the
so
Old
hard and for what? No, I like to.
The Bible.
So
She
on
said the Bible
on
talks about
Jay's
money.
point, there is a lot of there are a lot of people who work more than they are getting paid.
Yeah.
Right? They work harder than the amount of money shows.
True.
Let's talk about the wages in Texas. It said
Warehouse
how much,
workers.
How much is seven something?
Yeah, it's pretty low.
$7.
Pretty low.
$7.25.
And the cost of
Since
living has went up,
2007?
and
Since
the
2007,
cost of living has went up.
Yeah.
and
But
that's
not
since
minimum wage.
2007. We need to address that.
Ain't no way you can make $7.25 and make rent for $1,500.
Over $1,000. Yeah,
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
And that's a 1 bedroom.
Yeah, it's tough.
Woo.
It's tough.
How many hours you got
when was
work?
the last time it was raised?
It ain't gonna be raising.
2007?
It'll
Yeah.
be raised 2024.
2023. Well, 2024 almost.
Come on, Texas.
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
California.
Who's the man with the master plan in
Oh,
Texas?
Al Gore.
Craig Abbott,
Yeah.
wheelchair man.
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah, we need to roll
That's
up
the
on
child
him.
support man too.
Yeah,
Talk about you need to
nah,
roll
that's,
up.
That's
Talk about you
that's
need to roll
Paxson.
up on him.
That's Paxson. I know him.
No, Greg Abbott.
No, Greg Abbott
he
is the
started
one.
this
He said
shit.
attorney
he was the
general.
one.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
started
He
this
was the
shit.
one. He's the one.
He rolled on into office real smooth. You see how I did the child support? Let me show you how I do everything else.
Yeah,
to get
but
him.
I think that
get
as
him.
far as work ethic, I don't think I think most of us are not afraid to work at something that we have a justified payment
We
in,
want the balance too.
right? So like guy working 6 days and resting on one, I'm sure the end result,
He was still working on that one
the
day.
end result, he got paid.
Yeah.
The end result is what we have here, the life that we have now. So it was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
he created was worth.
man, I'm sure. So I got you on that, David.
Yeah,
Though
mate.
we can't be afraid of work. We cannot be afraid of work, at all. Okay, let's go. He said when religious people got mad at Jesus for working on the Sabbath rest day, he said, "My Father is always working, and so am I."
Told you he was still working.
Yeah, and I think that to his point, that's for when we're talking about working, we have to speak in a manner of working for wages that are equal to the amount of work. You know what I'm saying? You have to working for wages that that equal to the amount of your work. So that means knowing your worth. That means also getting something or working in the field that's going to assist in building your worth.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever retire? I mean, you have to, like, raising a child is work.
Yep.
So there are different things that we're talking about in this. Like even when you talk about that day that Jesus was working, it was something that he was doing.
It wasn't.
As far as
labor.
It wasn't labor. Yeah.
Let's-
There
let's-
was- it wasn't a labor.
Let's be clear, man.
So as far
it's
as
two different-
retire, nah,
two
you
different types
can't
of work
retire
here, man.
from work.
We talking about labor, and we
You
talking
can-
about what the guy. Hey, we can't even compare the two.
Yeah.
To be honest,
You
we can't compare God's creation and this
The
labor.
Yeah.
We would be fools to even try.
You can't now. As far as retire, I don't think you'll ever retire because you're gonna always have to work.
Yeah.
If you living, you're gonna be working at something. You're gonna be working at like managing your health. You're gonna be working at keeping your home up. You'll never be able to sit unless you're in a retirement home.
Mm.
And even then, you still have to do some
But
type of work.
And then to your point, if it's something that you're passionate about, more than likely you're not gonna want to retire at it. If it's something that you enjoy doing,
True.
especially if it's your
If it's a
your
labor of
craft.
love,
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if it's a labor of love, a lot of times it's gonna be easier.
Yeah.
To keep working.
Mhm.
It's gonna be easier to maintain. And like I said, when we're talking about work, I know that some of us in the comments were just talking about how being tired of working. I know that person personally, and
We're talking.
it's more about for what I know, it's more about working for something or someone else.
the type of work.
Yeah, it's not working for self or working in a manner
They don't
of
mind working.
yeah, they don't mind working. Cause I know me, like I don't mind working.
Mm.
But I don't
Facts.
like. I do not want to work for somebody else 7 days a week to where
Facts.
I can't see my family.
Work-life balance is key to us.
I have to be
having
able
that
to. I have to be able to see my family. I have to be able to be available for my family.
It's detrimental to your health too.
It does
to have
hurt
that balance, man.
if you don't have it.
Yeah. You gotta have it.
If you don't have
It's
it.
essential.
If you don't have it, that's straight.
Speaking of this,
One income is close to none.
Man,
Mandatory
these
to
days.
have multiple incomes.
These days, for sure, one income is definitely close to having none.
Baby got base.
Right. For real.
that's real.
Nah, that's so serious,
That's
man.
real. That is so real.
I want to
What they
first.
saying over there on Instagram?
Let's go over there. Oh, he got it. IG up right there. Ain't nothing on there.
It's a lot of people that's joining.
Oh, okay, they
No
joining,
comments.
but they ain't say nothing yet.
We ain't
They don't
too
got no
much saying
comments.
nothing.
Okay, what up, Miss Netta?
They gotta get their money up.
What
over
up,
there on
Lita
IG.
May? What up, me, Sean? Okay, then. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
214 ain't said nothing.
Nah, he ain't say nothing today.
in there, though.
Man.
He was in there. He ain't say nothing today though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that it's for us. We have to keep working, and it's not working for somebody else, but it's just working to fulfill whatever you're looking for. whatever your dreams are.
Just for to say, man, working towards your goals.
Yeah, work towards these goals,
that
man.
you have, man. It
Miss-
don't necessarily have to be for someone. It could be for yourself.
Right.
Brittany Barrow
Brittany
said, I
Barrow.
strongly recommend high yield savings accounts. I
Mhm.
opened accounts for my sons and I, and we both seen incredible returns. It's an account that pays nearly 5% interest APY.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, more money.
Yeah, the more money you put in, and don't touch.
The more interest you make.
All right now.
I don't make a ton of money, but I ensure that I transfer a fixed amount to both of our accounts. After I pay all my household bills, I advise everyone to drop their BOA and WF savings accounts
Mm-hmm. They are.
because they're trash.
They are. They are.
And that's Bank of America
And Wells Fargo. They are. They definitely are. Like I said, once I got into my Navy Federal, like I put all my money over there because it's way better. Wells Fargo, I think I was with them for over 10 years, man. I think I probably made like $15. That's it.
Yeah,
And I had like money in there, you know what I'm saying? Like I had bread in there.
Shay
I had bread in there, you know what I'm saying?
After having the child made her realize working for corporate America ain't it for her. We have a plan in place.
All right, that's how you got to
So,
have.
I mean,
Have a plan.
I seen something. I think somebody posted like, man, if you died and you working for corporate, they already got your position open
Mm-hmm.
before they make your obituary.
Mm-hmm.
No, that position already open.
It's already.
I already feel, goddamn.
It's already filled.
For sure, for
So
sure.
ready to work tomorrow.
Man. I want to thank everybody for making sure that y'all tune in. All the comments, man. We are greatly appreciative of that. For real, man. Y'all don't understand how much the feedback helps us.
Absolutely.
Y'all don't understand how much the feedback keeps our show going, keeps us going, man. We consistently look forward to these days.
Absolutely.
Coming in
Appreciate
and being available for y'all and coming in and being able to work. This is like, this is not a job for us.
Nah.
This is a labor of love. You know what I'm saying? What up, Mama Bobby? It's a labor of love for us. We love coming in here and being able to converse with everybody about the different situations and help build ourselves and help build the community in the ways that we are. So we want y'all to continue to support us. We're appreciative.
We grateful for that.
Share it every chance you get.
Please. Do.
Guess what, y'all? We are on YouTube. So
We
if you
are.
missed the show or if you missed most of the show, you can come back and watch it.
It'll be there Wednesday.
It'll be there Wednesday morning. All right, you can go back and watch it. And if you on IG, for sure, because it don't come back on IG. But yeah, man, we are here for y'all. We are honored to be able to do this. Shout out to Bashard Buys Houses. Shout out to HBK Clothing.
Yeah, shout out to Breeze Brew.
Breeze Brew Pickles,
And
Claudette's
Shop at Lemonade.
Cuisines.
Susie Tutors.
Yes, she does.
Serenity
Definitely
Mentor.
Vending a legacy.
Sarah got that pudding.
Sarah got
I got that
that
pudding.
pudding,
Cinema
man.
Sweets.
Cinema Sweets, you know.
Rhapsody.
Audacious Audrey's drawings and paintings, and she gonna have she got some stuff for sale for y'all eventually, man. That's one of those youngsters that's making money.
She got some masterpieces.
Yeah, man, in the field. Who else we got out there? Caliber Community. What's the other?
Luxury Meals.
Way to go.
Way to go. Realty.
Real estate.
Way to go. Real estate.
By the Aphrodite.
By the Aphrodite. Then we got
Easy Tech Solutions.
Easy Tech Solutions. Right. Apple Mac is
McFadden Bar.
McFadden bartending.
Bartending.
Yeah, McFadden bartending. Shout out to Apple Mac, man. Shay, that's that last comment. What she say?
Miss Turk said before that, corporate America got to be the closest thing to modern day slavery.
Pretty close.
Shay said
Very close.
they don't give a GAF,
Mm-hmm.
especially pushing out a human.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep. Pushing out a human, and they want us to come back next month. Yeah.
Congratulations,
She's saying even when they pushing out, after pregnancy, they want you to come back the next month.
Get on back.
Yeah. Good job. When you coming back to work?
Get on back. Not even
Ain't worried about the baby at all.
Congratulations. Get on back.
Hey, good job. Like, good job. Yeah. Nah, they want the dad to come back to
Where
work
he
too.
at, though?
Can you work from? Congratulations. Can you work from home? Can you log in from home?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put that baby on the nipple. Put that baby right on your nipple. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. As I always say, as the universal ambassador of peace, man, y'all live great and be great. You dig?
And y'all know for me, it's King state of mind all the time. And what's the goal, fellas? To educate,
Motivate,
and inspire.
Yeah, it is, man. What you got over there, HIT?
Hey man, I got peace, love, and fish grease all the
Already.
time.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know,
the fish today.
hey, yeah, we did have some fish today. But you know what I've been on, bro? That coconut oil.
Coconut oil?
Yeah, man, it's good for you. Hey, man, we love y'all.
To eat, right?
Drink?
Yeah, you cook with it.
Oh, cook. Oh.
You cook with it. All right, man, we love y'all. We out. And
said fish grease.
I don't use fish grease.
Oh.
I'm using coconut oil now. Because it's good. Oh, I forgot. We still on IG. My bad, IG.
What's it? Uh-oh.
Everybody done took off their mic.
Hey, IG. Hey, IG. My bad.
Hola.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We love y'all too.